Are you listening?
So I went to Burger King. Got himself the Burger King crown.
I'm the king.
The king. The king. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning this Wednesday morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day today.
Good morning.
Yeah, you got to take care of that hair. That was a lot of feedback there. Oh, man. How are everybody in the chat world doing today? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by, liking the video, and hanging out with us this morning. This morning of mornings, with the title of the video is Welcome to the World of Changes. Oh, man. How are you doing, Hillbilly?
Doing pretty good, actually. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, doing pretty good. How you doing, Megan Full?
I'm doing good, but now I have to go.
All right, bud.
I'm sorry about this. I was going to be here. Yeah, I have to go now. So,
all right. Well, you have a good day.
Have a good day,
I'll try
bud.
to be on tomorrow for the stream.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Sounds good. Bye. But hey, you guys in chat stay. We like having you around. We're not saying goodbye to you. We're saying hello. Because we're talking about changes all around. Changes can be found. Morning. MTG Bob, Salmonella, what's up?
All right. First of all, I like to ask you how you been doing. I missed you the last couple of days.
Oh man. So I made the mistake of playing a DJ's channel. And it wasn't a mistake playing on his channel, but we played way too late. So I slept in Monday. Mm-hmm. Then Tuesday, I had an appointment that I obviously couldn't miss. It was just a checkup appointment with my primary. And so today I woke up late and I had to rush everything together because my body's still used to the original time frame, having that extra hour.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm still adjusting. That's what kind of sprung on the changes, my dear, because there's so much changes.
Oh yeah.
Then I'm doing all right. Like the doctor just called me before the show started saying, "Hey, your blood sugar levels and everything are doing good. They're stable. I'm like, that's good.
Great.
And my weight needs to be less stable and start dropping my belly. Because I got reserves.
What did you tell them that you was pregnant? You was trying to have a baby there?
No, I don't understand the pregnant joke, but okay. But yeah. Even the doctor made a little joke. We're close enough as people to make a little cute joke, and he's like, you can start exercising a little more. He's like, you can start eating a little less, even though I don't eat a lot anyways. He's like, you got enough reserves. My body loves to retain the weight more than it does like to process through the weight. All right. Yeah. Oh, we got a special guest coming on the show today. Here we got Lily. Lily, still a show. You're supposed to meow. You're not supposed to sniff the microphone. All right. Anyways, how are you doing, Billy? You've been streaming the last 2 days.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Got to play against another streamer today. Actually, the one that got me into playing Magic.
Right.
Well, not playing the Magic, but got me into content creation.
Oh, the one that got you into content creation.
Yep. He goes by his channel is called the Brew Lab.
Ooh, the Brew Lab.
he makes competitive decks, which I try to make just fun decks.
Right. Trying to make fun decks, trying to have fun. How dare you?
Yeah. And those two decks are a little different from each other.
Yeah, they are a little different. But sometimes it depends on what your definition of fun is too.
True.
Because what if you're a competitive player and competitive decks are what's fun?
Yeah, they're fun, but I like playing cards and trying to figure out new ways to win.
New ways to win.
That's my whole thing about, with the cards that we have in standard right now, just to try to build, like, for example, my Judith deck.
Mm-hmm.
It wins. It's fun. I don't think it's real competitive, though, because she is easy to take care of.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Woo-wee. Now let's start rolling. Rolling. We are rolling. What? Rolling to the next segment of the day.
Cool.
Which is?
That would be the
card of the day.
The card of the day. Yo. This card is old school, like its original printing and mirrored in back in the day, but this card was insane and limited, insane and standard. For 3 mana, you get an artifact equipment called Grafted War Gear. It gives equipped creature +3/+2, and if Grafted War Gear becomes unattached from a permanent, sacrifice that permanent. Meaning, if you're going to attach this to a permanent, you're going to keep it attached till it dies. And it's equip for 0.
Unless you got shenanigans where it's kind of like an aristocrat type of deck.
Right. The aristocratic style decks could use this card if you needed a sacrifice outlet. I mean, it's a 0 equip sacrifice outlet if you have more than one creature on board. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. A pretty good way to think about this card too. But I like the pump ability. +3/+2 is insane.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And rolling into the pictures of the day, I say, shut up, unless you brought coffee.
I brought water, so I guess I have to shut up now.
You brought water. I heard that your coffee machine broke. That sounds so terrible.
Yeah, it broke down on us here the other day. I had to go to the store and get another one.
Get another one. Do. Coffee. Did someone say coffee? Mr. Bean. Man, I don't drink coffee to wake up. I'll wake up to drink coffee. That's right. Coffee's the schniz. The schniznit. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. I'm crazy. I'm nuts. I think I hear a bird again.
Yep.
You can hear it?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Blow you up. Mute them.
It looks like there'd be some kind of screen you could get to put on there to keep them birds out. I think there is something like that you can do, or heck, you can even invent it yourself. Get some like chicken wire and put over it. They can't get through chicken wire. But so how's everybody been? How you been, Gaming Bob and Ella?
Bob, Ella, what's up? No, so we can't put chicken wire up there because we actually have a flap over the thing and a flap over the thing, and birds are somehow getting in.
Well, you could still put chicken wire over it, can't you?
I don't know. I don't.
I mean, you know what I mean by chicken wire, don't you?
Yeah, you're talking about chicken fencing.
Yeah. Get you a little piece of that and put it up on your roof there where the hole is. And then the birds can't, fly through those, because what they're doing probably, you say there's 2 flaps like this, right?
No, you got one flap that goes like this, one flap that goes like this.
Okay, so they're like
Yeah.
this.
Right.
They're getting through those flaps.
Right.
And if you put that chicken wire over the top of them,
Mm-hmm.
they can't get to those flaps.
Right. Well, the thing is, we have to check with the park to see if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can do something like that. We thought about something like that. But we also thought about putting mesh over it, like a metal mesh.
I mean, same thing. I mean, there's something.
Something. Yep. Bend it to a 3-side box and screw it in. Yeah, you're right. Oh, keep your
Yep.
flaps. Oh my lord. All right. So let's roll on to the topic of the day. The topic of the day is welcome to the world of changes. And I got a little monologue for this to open this up. It says, welcome to the world of changes where being different is not always fun. I find myself in a world where I hate change, but I always crave change because of my bipolar disorder. It is on the endless battle. It is an endless battle. With Magic's Gathering, there has been so many changes with price hikes, card types, battles, and cases, for example. And changes being made in the market for pricing. That's one thing that's been changing a lot. How are we engaging in Magic nowadays? Magic has shifted, staying relevant has shifted. There is definitely a timeline change. And hint, hint, there will always be growth here on Super Fast Tortoise. There will always be changes to the show. Doing some research, and I've been doing some research, and I find that we'll end up changing with and like Magic the Gathering, if that sounds bipolar. I guess it was written by someone who's bipolar. So, I've been doing some research on the side, trying to figure out some different things going on presentation and things like that. Not changing the show for Magic, so to say, but changing the format of dialogue on the show. Been researching radio shows actually, trying to enhance what Tortoise would sound like if he was a radio show kind of thing. Trying to invest into the future of the show because you can't always guarantee who's on the show, so we got to keep the show going. Because like today we had 3 people when we started, we have 2. How are we going to keep that up?
Yep.
Like the other day, we had a good show where we were talking about the market pricing of New York product being crazy expensive, especially as placeholder prices, and sometimes it dropped a little. Got to keep that relevant, and gotta be sensitive to. You gotta be sensitive to people's nature, but you can't be sensitive to everybody. But like, there's a lot of things that are guiding the show as it's going because there's a lot of change in the atmosphere. Because one of the biggest questions I had, this kind of just like left wing, right wing, drop down and that is what if we get to a point where we can't stay relevant in Magic, or Magic's no longer relevant? Evolution needs to be taking place. I got to think of the show first and foremost over the Magic Gathering, which is a weird way to put it since we love Magic Gathering here and talk about Magic all the time. We're talking about changing the show. We're talking about keeping relevant to the evolution of the show and the game. And if for some reason Magic can't sustain the show anymore, we got to be able to be ready for that change.
Well, you got your options open more than I do because all I stream is Magic, Arena and Commander.
Right?
And you stream Magic, Commander, and you also stream this. But another thing you stream that you could do if you had to is stream your other games that you play.
Right. Well, I'm more talking about this show particular than my other stuff, right? Because I do interesting things enough that if I wanted to stream something different, I can. Like last night, I started working on a project for the wife for this cool card game, but like a deck of cards. I'm designing her a deck of cards for her savings challenges kind of game. Not like a Magic Gathering game, but like a literally playing cards with extra stuff.
Right.
And I could have streamed that, and I could stream going through Magic cards like I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's always something to stream if I have the excuse to stream. You know?
Oh yeah, always something.
Mm.
And if it changed, and if you had to do a channel change, and you got that to go, to fall back on.
Right,
for,
right.
For this show, I mean, if you had to change the whole show, you got all that to do that you could do to change the whole show.
Right.
If you had to.
Bob says we came to that realization over a year ago. That's why we broadened our format. Yeah. So I don't plan on changing the show away from Magic as much as possible. But I noticed that I can't keep like Wizards is. Let's put it this way: Wizards is quick to print a set, but news for Wizards of the Coast is slow as crazy. You can't always keep up. And I'm not talking about like news, like everything's news, but like there's so many things you can cover, and so many topics you can cover without repeating yourself all the time. Which I don't mind doing a repeat show on sometimes, especially if we can improve on the show.
Right.
But like But there's definitely a learning curve that needs to come. Like last night, for example, when I was working with designing these playing cards for the wife, I had to learn a trick with matching colors, which I didn't realize I could do until I started looking for it. Let's see. Be wary, though. The YouTube algorithm punishes you pretty hard for not staying in your lane. The YouTube algorithm punishes you hard, but the viewers are what you're really going for, right?
Correct.
So from what I learned and studied, that the algorithm might not push as hard, but when you get that viewer interaction, it does push. So the only thing you're worried about is your thumbnails and your titles, at that point. But yes, if you consistently get over 100 videos on the same topic or the same niche or the same show going on, YouTube helps push you and identify you in different ways. Because the algorithm, hold on a second. The algorithm is not so much pushing your content. It's pushing your content along with other people in your same realm. So if you have like a talk show like me, and say we and you are doing talk shows and we have similar titles like in our shows, or we're doing something like that, or maybe we do use some of the same keywords or hashtags, that means they'll align our show together, and that's how they'll push your content. They try to look for familiars like that, and that's the basic view of the algorithm right there. That's not the whole view, but the algorithm is not as deep as people like to put it, and not as punishing. But what is punishing is YouTube. YouTube punishes us for not staying in our own niche, but they don't punish us through the algorithm.
Right.
Because I've seen the interaction on Bob's show. Bob's show has really good interaction, so he's not being punished at all. Not really, but like their view punishment, I get it. But like I seen your thumbnails, I seen your content. You're not hurting. Your Bob is very talented when it comes to talking to people and having the right questions and having the right amount of energy.
Yep.
And that's not kissing your butt. But like, one guy asked, "Why aren't you famous?" Well, you don't. It's not that you don't have one lane. It's your content that diversifies so much that YouTube doesn't know where to align your videos with. Yeah,
Right.
that's true. It's harder to grow new users. Yeah, that's very true. There's a problem though. The user interaction when they say, for example, you post a Lorcana video, an MTG viewer watches and immediately stops watching. That hurts the algorithm. Yeah. Just replace the word algorithm with viewers, as Mr. Beast once said, and that's what you're going to do. The viewers push the algorithm. The more viewers you can get in, So like when I made some changes, when I make changes like playing video games, I want you to understand this. And this is one of the changes I want you to think about too, Bob. My In the Shell show gets like 527 views. And varies in that realm. It only captures so many people. My Spider-Man gameplays sometimes get up to 60 views. Right? It's not just the video, it's the topic. How popular the topic is.
Yep. The topic and the type.
Thumbnail too. Thumbnails are important, and the way you look at thumbnails are changing. Like you got to stay relevant with thumbnails, and which like then the shell thumbnails are like I'm not gonna shout out those thumbnails as super amazing thumbnails. Those are generic thumbnails. The only important thing I want you to know in the shell thumbnails is the text and that little cup of coffee. I'm trying to brand the idea of the coffee and the text going together. But even the title of the show might be influenced later on. Might drop morning coffee off of it. Wouldn't stop me from drinking coffee though.
No.
But just called In the Shell Super Fast Tortoise. But morning coffee has always been fun. It's just, well, I don't know.
Well, if you drop the coffee off, I would name it In the Shell with Super Fast Tortoise.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because the title is In the Shell Super Fast Tortoise Morning Coffee. If I just dropped the morning coffee off, it would just be In the Shell. Right. But like don't get me wrong, I love Magic just like everybody else loves Magic. It's just Magic the Gathering is becoming hard to compete with. Especially my biggest weakness in the game is a low budget. I can't keep relevant with the budget. I can't stay in standard sets or newer sets, and I can't really buy into older sets. I barely can buy cards, right? And which is not a problem. And there's a whole story behind like a lot of this stuff, but like staying relevant to that is one thing. The biggest thing I can stay relevant is playing the game, but what kills me when playing the game is power creep grows like insane.
Yep.
Right? If I can't keep up with power creep, I'm just folding in. But like there's a lot of things I wish I could do. Like streaming wise, like I wish I could stream when we play board games. That'd be nice, but I don't have the equipment for that. I been dabbling in game designing, like simple game designing, and that's been fun. Because like there's the whole niche my wife wants to get into more into her YouTube channel. She wants to be a gaming channel for saving money, and a lot of the people she watches make challenges, but they're not really games, right? They're like one picture will be like a picture of a car. It says mark off a car, save that amount. 10 cars, $5 a piece, $50, challenge complete. And I'm like, I want games. So I designed her a whole Monopoly style game. I designed her a zombie game, a basic little zombie game with pieces and everything. And I designed her a couple other things that are legitimate games. And some of them are just props, like a prop game, or you just basically do one little thing. And you're like, oh, I do. But I like throwing in dice rolls and wheel spins and stuff like that because we got wheel spinners.
Cool.
Well, I'm waiting off the obsession of Magic, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like I'm not gonna change for Magic. Like I can tell people dropped from viewership. They're like, oh, this guy's not gonna be Magic anymore. No, I'll be Magic. It's just I can't do everything everybody wants me to.
Right.
and I need to be relevant. And when I want to be relevant in the way I'm relevant, and I want to continue the show. And in order to do that, it's going to have leeway for changes. That's the tough part.
Yep.
I mean, Hillbilly, you stream Arena all the time. That's kind of a relevant thing because Arena will be irrelevant for a long time.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Mm-hmm. You know, the paper is what's being hard.
Yep. Paper is harder because, you have to fork out more money to get cards in paper form instead of digital form.
Right. But like Magic the Gathering is not leaving my blood, They're not gonna, and like there'll still be a focus on Magic the Gathering. It sounds like I'm gonna be changing super much, like a ton of stuff. My goal is to stay in the topic with Magic the Gathering as much as possible. But what if we want to do something else? Got to be able to do something else. Flexible, got to be fun. Got to be able to evolve and have a great time. And it's insanity. Insanity. I mean, how are you feeling there, Billy?
I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling good.
Yeah. How's the spring forward been treating you?
I'm still getting used to it.
Right. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it too. Like today, I woke up at 10 or almost 10, and I'm like, holy crap! I got less than an hour to put together this whole show.
Yeah. One thing about my state is they're thinking about trying to abolish the spring forward fall back rule.
Right. And some states are already doing it. So, but the thing is, it needs to be a countrywide thing, honestly.
Yep.
Because if you guys don't spring forward or fall back, there'll be times where your time will be different than what it is in another state.
Yep. Yeah, I'm Central Time. You're Central Time. My state doesn't do the time change. Your state does the time change. How am I Central Time?
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, you'll still be Central Time. It's just there'll be times of the year where you're an hour away or an hour different.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were in the East Coast, and there'll be half the year where you're the same time frame. It'll be confusing.
Yep. It will be confusing. But what they're going to do is, how they do this and get this passed, then we'll fall back in the fall, and then after that, that's it.
Right. Well, we live in a day and age where we don't need the time zone anymore. Right. So if they could abolish it, they should do it at a whole national level. But let's just stop it.
Well, you can still keep the time zones and everything. Just get rid of the spring forward, fall back rule.
Right. The time changes.
Right.
Yeah. No. But yeah, however it works out, it'll work out that way.
Yep.
I mean, if your state wants to do that, they can do that. It can. Oh snaps!
Yep.
It can. Can. All right. On the agenda of things today, are you doing well with Magic the Gathering? Are you doing well with Arena? You enjoying what you do?
Yeah.
So you're having a blast, having fun, going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Sure am.
All right. So one thing I want to get to and press onto is the giveaway will have to be pushed a little bit further because apparently we are watching dogs this coming weekend all the way to the end of next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I won't know how I can be able to ship things off and get all that stuff done right away.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I forgot about it. It was planned like a month ago and totally forgot about it. We're watching for a whole week while these dogs' families, and you're pretty familiar with the dogs, the same dogs, where we're going to be stuck at their house for for a week. Yay!
Are you gonna
Yay!
take some time off while you're doing that, or you gonna still stream?
Well, I think I'll probably try to still stream, if possible.
Okay.
Don't want to lose too many subscribers because I don't want to stream.
Sure.
But I'll see what I can do. See what I can't do. If I plan it out right and I set it up right, I could probably do Saturdays still. You know, I won't be able to stream Spider-Man because that would require me taking apart the PlayStation 4 from its complicated mess of being connected through a shelf system and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I could take the stuff to stream from my Switch, so I could probably stream some Animal Crossing or something.
I ain't seen you play that in a while.
Animal Crossing.
Yep.
Nope. Animal Crossing is boring to some people. Like Animal Crossing lost a lot of viewers. It used to be a big viewer grabber, but now it doesn't. People are just sick and tired of it because it's the same thing, and there's no more updates to the system or to the game. And like I still like playing it. We got the Animal Crossing package thing, Happy Home Academy or something like that. Because once we get that little DLC completed, we should be able to decorate our villagers' homes. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But I want to be able to talk about stuff like that too on the show and have fun with it, go with it, roll with it. I want to be able to have fun because like Animal Crossing can be fun to play. One game I haven't played in a long time is Minecraft. That game's changed a lot.
I bet.
That game constantly has updates coming to it, and they're always adding more stuff. Same game, just a crap ton of stuff added. It's had over 100 DLCs.
Wow.
That were free.
Wow, that's a lot.
DLCs, yeah. Because Minecraft is weirdly still relevant and still good. And it's lasted long. It's lasted over 20 years now.
Wow, I didn't know it was that long. Didn't know it's been around that long.
Yeah, it started out in like the early 2000s. I think PS3 is when it came out.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's only updated and got better from there. And then it's got more. And like there was a time it got popular like 10 years after it's been out. It got really popular, then kind of died out again. Now it's kind of seeing a resurgence. That's weird how that works. Magic the Gathering kind of does the same thing.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, with the rotation that's happening, then Magic's not, just not really changed, but it's going to get a little bit better just because some cards are rotating out.
Yeah. Cards will always rotate.
Yep.
There should be a fast rotation in standard though. I was upset nothing got banned in standard though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, those bans, standard, a couple of these formats didn't even get touched. Standard was one of them.
Commander didn't see a ban either, which is or an unbanned. I was hoping for an unbanned in Commander.
Yep. I can't remember. One of them got an unbanned and one of them got a banned.
Right.
I think it was just two cards. One got unbanned, one got banned.
Right.
All they did. And I think they said something about sometime in May they may ban some more.
Right. Thinking of cards being banned and unbanned and stuff like that, I think there you go. I want to remind you one thing that's not banned, right? Something that didn't get banned is cardsutopia.com, where you can get sweet Magic the Gathering dice bags, swag like this for $45 for $5 ship, plus vinyl line dice bags, strawberry bags. Ooh, you can get cool lapel pins like this, or a little commander station like that. You can put your commander and dice in. Also have customized paintings for your cool artistic pleasures
Cool.
of having awesome paintings and getting cool dice bags. All at cardsutopia.com. Almost missed the show mark. Like, I realized we didn't chill in the beginning, and I'm like, it's a half hour. We got to chill.
Yep.
Chill, the sponsor of the channel.
Well, I got one question for you.
What's up?
Is it time for the
Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, I got so wrapped up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There you go. Tortoise is a little slow today. All right, where is the things? Oh yeah, right there.
The deck of the day is brought to you by Red Cub Leather. High quality leather deck boxes and merchandise. Customizable options are available. The link is in the description box below.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change.
Woo! Deck of the day is shared by Salmonella.
cool?
All right, I don't know if we went through this deck card. Maybe we did. I don't know. Well, it's deck day again if we went through this deck before. Miriam Sentinel Worm is the commander. 3 generic, a green, blue, red. Legendary creature, Dragon Spirit, Flying Ward 2. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it, except that token isn't legendary. And if that dragon is legendary, it's no longer legendary. This deck has one major planeswalker in it, Sarkhan the Fire-Blooded. But it has creatures like Anger, Astral Dragon, the Tarka World Renderer, Borgarden Hellkite, Clone, Cytoplasm, Dragon Lord Savant, Dragon Master Outcast, Dragon Speaker Shaman, going for some crazy little combos here. Yeah, Essex Fractal Bloom for counter synergies and clone tokens. Yeah, Ganix Astral Hunter, Goldspan Dragon, Hellkite Charger. You got Cloth Unraveled Ancient. You got Loza, Dragon's Legacy. We got Old Gnawbone. Opportunistic Dragon, Roaming Throne for shenanigans. Sakashima 1,000 Faces for nuts and bolts of cloning. Oh, yeah. All right. Then, let me see. All right. So I want to make sure the picture wouldn't go down. Got Sarkhan Soul of Flame as a really good commander. And let's see. Boop. Oh, yeah, he doesn't transform. Here I am trying to transform. You got Savage Ventmaw for some good mana ramp. You got Scaled Nurturer, Scourge Valkyries, Spark Double. Terror of the Peaks, Thrakos Butcher. Pretty fun card right there. Undercover Operative for a combo piece. You got Altvera Hellkite and World Gorger Dragon. Now, for some instance, you got Crackling Counterpart. For tokens, you got Cyclonic Rift because broken. Essence Scatter for good counterspell. Flourishing Strike. Magma Quake, Negate. Return of the Wild Speaker. Return to Nature. Urza's Rebuff. Woo woo. Then, you got Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind. Chromatic Lantern. Commander Sphere. Cursed Mirror. Decanter of Endless War. Dragon's Horde. Herald's Horn. Is it Signet? Mana Crypt. Orb of the Dragonkind. Panharmonicon. We got Romazian, Great Sword, Sky Diamond, Soul Ring, Swiftfoot Boots, Party Tree, and Urza's Incubator. Then for enchantments, we got Aggravated Assaults for extra combats, Doubling Season for counters and token synergies, Dragon Tempest because dragons are evil. Yeah, Endless Evil. Thinking of evil. Yeah, Extravagant Replication, Follow Footsteps, which is a card in this deck I can see being replaced. Grook's Uprising. Life Finds a Way for token shenanigans. Mirror Maid, Parallel Lies, Propaganda. Why just one propaganda effect? I don't know. Reflections of Legera, Rhythm of the Wild, and Teamer Ascendancy. Trade that propaganda out for Fervor.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. But that, my friends, has been the deck of the day. Boom. Yeah. You look like you were just relaxing, chilling there.
Yep. Was.
Mm. Yeah. Ready to move. Stop stream. There you go. We got here. We got here.
Yeah, there's so many changes that can be done, and I mean, I don't know how to say it. There's a lot of changes that can happen, and everybody's going to end up. Everybody goes through that just because look the way magic is. It changes
Right.
all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of changes and everything. We're gonna move to the movers and shakers.
What?
All right, movers and shakers. We have seen some movement on roaming throw going up 3%, 31.99. Roaming throw. Boom, boom. Plus 5%, 7.99 is standard. We got Thundering Falls, the land going up. Then seeing some significant movement, we got plus 5%, 4.94. We got Austria, the Blazing Sky. Nice. Oh, seeing some more movement at plus 4%, 447. We got Lysa, Forgotten Arcane. And some major movement down here at 9%, $1.20. Got Picklock Prankster. Ooh. Man, that's a pretty big movement. But plus 50%, 15% at 60 cents. You got Angel Fire Ignition. Whoop whoop. That card is fun. Yeah, that's actually some significant movement. Some little cards. That means
Yes,
people are playing. Now let's go here. Let's go. Oh, modern. Let's see more. Let's check out the cards moving modern. What big man is? Oh, wow. Plus 37% here. 41.78. Got Mesmeric Orb. Oh man, that card is more expensive than I realized.
yeah, you know why that's going up, don't you?
No, not particularly. Other than
Well, the reason why that card is going up is because the Mothman deck.
no, probably. Yeah, it's pretty good. Plus 9%, 33.08. You got Necroskidder. Plus 10%, 14.82. You got Goro's Vengeance. That card is always going to go up.
Yep.
Plus 10%, 14.82. You got Goro's Vengeance. Yeah, what? Whoa. Plus 10% here is Goro's Vengeance. Plus 13% is Mind Crank. There you go. I got confused. Mind Crank, I didn't realize it was a $13 card. I used to have a handful of those a long time ago.
This card, Mind Crank's going up also because of the Mothman deck.
Yeah, good. Plus 7%, $12.95. You got Wormcrawl Engine. Wormcrawl Engine doing pretty good right there. Let's see some big movers down here. Yes, plus 10% down here at $1.48. You got Reprieve, 1160. White Counterspell, doing good. Woo woo. White Counterspells. That looks like, man, that's been the movers and shakers.
Nice.
Yeah. Movers and shakers, not too much, not too crazy, not too insane. Oh yeah. So, anything you feel like you want to talk about really quick?
No, not really. I mean, I don't know what to say. Be honest.
I don't know what to say. Like, you're the one who talks all the time. You always have something to talk about.
Well, my mind is blank right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
We've had a lot of conversation changes and things going around.
Yeah.
Change is such an impactful word, even though it doesn't always have an impactful meaning.
Right.
It's just the way things are. Things got to move and things got to shake.
Yep.
All right. Well, with that, then, because I got to get rid of the stupid bird I just heard coming in the thing. We're going to call this a good show, a good day. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for tagging along and sharing with us and chilling out with us. Being amazing. Really quick, get a shot at your channel. Doing
All
anything?
right. I'm at 379 subs, trying to get to 400 so I can do a giveaway. And once we get there, we'll do a giveaway. And it's a slow climb, but we can get there. Make sure y'all leaving comments on the streams, including this stream here. After the stream is over with, go in there and tell us if you like the stream. Tell us if, there needs to be an improvement in your way. And on my stream, Super Fast stream, or whichever. Because that actually helps the streams out also. And let's get these subs up for Super Fast Tortoise and myself.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. And today, there's not going to be another stream till 8 p.m. Unless I get creative for some reason and stream during the day. But I'm going to be streaming some Spider-Man tonight.
Cool.
But other than that, I want to thank you guys for chilling out and always listen to Lord Megatron.
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron.